everyone, welcome back to Vlogmas. Welcome back to my channel, Faithful You Knitting Podcast. It's lovely to have you here. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a good Vlogmas. Today we are back in my craft room and I've got a few things to show you. Excuse the noise in the back. I'll just say that from the offset. I live next door to a beehive making factory and he's decided today is the day he wants to make a lot of noise. So I'll do my best to edit the noise out in the background. He's being quiet at the minute. So I'm just going to quickly say hello and get on with things because, do you know, I don't think I'm going to get a chance for the rest of the day. But I've got a few things to show you. I'm going to make a couple of things today, which I'm going to share with you now. And I've got my new craft table to come back upstairs, get my room tidy, and then I might show you around my craft room for tomorrow's vlog and let you see what's going on in here. I've got my advent calendar to open. I haven't lit Frosty Bob and Betty yet, so let's put Crystal on. There she is, there's Crystal. You've been coming up with some great names, by the way, for Sean's friend. And I'm loving the name Shauna at the moment. I think that's a really nice name. And I think Frosty Bob likes that name as well. And Betty's quite partial to it. So yeah, Shona's looking like a nice name at the moment. Sean and Shona. So yeah, I also like the name Shirley. So I may have to buy another one, another couple, and then I'll let you name them both. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow when I go to the shops. I'll take you shopping with me tomorrow because I'm going to go and buy a Christmas tree for the kitchen downstairs. I've just ordered a Christmas tree for the front room. I'm ordering artificial ones because I don't want to spend out 40-50 quid for an artificial one that's going to get thrown away in a few weeks. I just think I may as well just throw the 50 quid away. So yeah, that's the plan for that. We're going to be making a wreath. I'm making a wreath on my other channel. So I thought I'd put some of the footage in that and we'll do it on here as well. And I'm going to go picking the stuff around here and we're going to go and get some holly and some ivy and some things like that. And we're going to make some nice wreaths. I've got some battery operated lights. I'm going to put that on and I'm going to put it outside the back door on my ladder outside the back door. So yeah, that's the plans for coming up for Vlogmas. We're going to have loads of fun. I'm really happy. I'm really excited about it. And I'm really excited about Christmas this year, because I haven't seen much of my husband over the last 12 months because he's been working full time and he's doing a 40-hour week at the moment. And it's going to be nice because he's going to be off for 2 weeks over Christmas. So we're going to get to spend some time together. So I thought what I'd do was, to start off, my excitement, I can't contain my excitement today. I don't know what's the matter with me, but I'm feeling really happy. Anyway, we're going to do the advent calendar together because I haven't done day 2 yet. So we're going to open day 2 together. If I can find it, I'm just having a standard Milky Bar Milky Bar advent calendar. It was only 99p. And I was ahead of the game this year because last year I tried to get one and it sold off, and then Maria sold out, and Maria tried to get one. She couldn't get one either because it sold out over in Australia as well. So there must have been a run on Milky Bar calendars last year. But anyway, I managed to get mine this year. See if we can find number 2. Where are you, number 2? They don't make it easy to find them, do they? Ah, there we are. He's under Rudolph. Let's have number 2. And we've got, what have we got today? Oh, it's all right. A little present. I still haven't eaten my robin from the other day, from yesterday. But we've got a parcel. So I've got 2 chocolates to eat for this episode. Well, that's going to make it fun, isn't it? I've only had a coffee this morning and I'm already off my head. So yeah, we've got a present and we've got a robin. So we'll pop that back under the tree and then we know where it is. I haven't done my wool package yet, so I'm going to get that out. I've got a bit of a misdemeanor to share with you as well about my crochet squares, but I'll share that in a minute. I won't be a sec. So here's number 2. So let's see what we've got today. It's a lovely, pretty pink package. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Yeah. You know, you've heard of the dog eating your homework, haven't you? Well, the dog ate me squares. Oh, that's a nice colour. That's a nice frog green colour, isn't it? Gosh, yeah. Ooh. I'm getting 2 squares to each little ball. so that's good. And I've been busy making some of the cream ones to go with it. But yeah, getting back to stripe. He ate me squares. Couldn't believe it yesterday. I was sitting in the front room with my husband yesterday, and I heard him chomping something and ripping something. And I said to my husband, "Oh, what's he got there?" He said, "Oh, he's just got a piece of fabric." Turns out he was eating me squares. Do you want me to show you the state of what he's done to me square? Look at that little blighter. And I can't find the grey anywhere. I'm sure he's eaten it. I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and find a way to hook that back together. I might use the white, but I'm just going to leave it. Stripes made his mark on my table as well. When I was painting before, he went and went with his paw prints, and I thought, I'm going to leave it. That's his signature on my table, isn't it? And then years down the line, maybe when I've not got him anymore, I can say that was the day I painted the table and Stripe put his paw mark on it. So anyway, I've done the blue. Oh, I've left the blue downstairs. I think he's nibbled them as well. But these are my cream ones. These are the size I'm going with. This is the one I did originally, but it's too big compared to those. It's too big. So I'm just going to undo the outer one, and we're going to stick with what we've done on that one, and that is the foundation chain, and then you do a square. You do treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet, chain 2, and that's your foundation set up. And then you do your treble crochets with your chain 2 in the corner, and then you do that for 2 rows, and that is it. You can make your squares as big as you want, but this is as big as I'm going for, because I've got lots of odd colours to use, and it's going to be my oddments blanket. And then I'm going to have that on my lap in the front room when I'm sat there with the dog and my husband with the fire on at Christmas, and have that over my lap. It might not be this Christmas, it might be next Christmas, because you know me, I can start things and then I never quite get them finished, do I? So yeah, so the cream squares, I've done 4 so far and 1 on the go downstairs. So I'm just going to do a couple of them every day and a couple of the colour every day. And then hopefully by the end of it, I'm going to have 48 and then 2 squares to go with each colour that I do there. So that's 48. What's that? That's 96 squares. So we'll see where we're at when we do that. But I've got loads of wool left off my Attic 24 blanket. And the lady in church who's just given me another Attic 24 kit, she's given me the cottage blanket, which is the zigzag squares, the zigzag stripe. And I'm thinking of rooting that out and having a go at that over the Christmas period as well, because I've got this big wooden, I'll have to show you, I'll take you downstairs and show you. But I've got this large wooden storage box, old Victorian storage box that would have had like blankets and things like that in it. Excuse me, my hair's doing something weird today. And I'll take my glasses off as well. Oh, do you know, I haven't got my Christmas jumper on. I'm slacking today, aren't I? Sorry. Anyway, this box has got some of my unfinished projects in, and I'm slowly getting the projects out, having a look, seeing what I can do with it and getting on with it like that. So I'll take you downstairs and I'll show you the unfinished projects I've got to get on with in the box. And anyway, oh, do you know what? I think I need some chocolate. And it's only 11:15 in the morning. I must have had a good sleep last night because I'm feeling great today. Anyway, crochet squares, dog Essen. Never mind. It's only 11 months old. I mean, I've got to the point now, where... Sorry, I got chocolate in my mouth. I'm getting to a point now where I'm just thinking, do you know what? I'd rather have him. Stuff's replaceable, isn't it? You can't replace your little puppy, can you? And he's 11 months old and he's exploring the world. And I think, I can always crochet another one. What's the point in getting all het up about a blinking crochet square? And it was only a bit of fun, wasn't it? So yeah, anyway, getting back to the vlog. I've decided I don't like this. This was the crochet hat I was doing. I don't like it. I don't want to give it to somebody. I think it's tat. I think it's crap. Yeah. So that's the end of that one. So what I've decided is I'm going to try using my knitting loom. I've got one of those circular Sunto looms. I'll show you that in tomorrow's vlog. And I've decided I'm going to make a cowl with some of my hand spun yarn. I've been having a look through my hand spun yarn cupboard and I'm thinking, it's time to start gifting it to people. It's time to start giving it away instead of spinning it, shoving it in a cupboard. I've got fluff up my nose, spinning it, shoving it in a cupboard, and then it never sees the light of day again. So I've got some of this. This is Welsh wool and merino. And it's one I did it on my Ashford Joy wheel, I think. And I've still got the bobbin. Just a sec. I'm not organised at all today, you know. It was this one. And I didn't know what to do with this. It's really colourful and I don't want to apply it on itself because it'll lose the colours. And it's got some lovely colours in it. So it's just lived on the bobbin for the time being. So that is that. And I did an experiment to try it with some white to see how it would turn out. And I really like how it's turned out. And I think it would make a lovely yummy cowl for someone for Christmas. So this is going to be a cowl. And I don't know whether you remember, but I think it was last year or the year before, I spun this up and I made a hat with it. That was what I was getting to. I don't know whether you remember the hat. Well, I made a hat with it. And I thought that would make a really nice cowl for somebody as well, because it's alpaca and merino. Now, I don't think no, it's not that one. It was a different spin. Yeah, it's not that one. It was a different spin. So yeah, I thought that would make a nice cowl for somebody. And I've only got about 25 yards left, 38 metres. So if I do it on a loose needle, it'll make a nice loose cowl. So I've got that and I've got that. So I thought I'd put that together and try doing it on my knitting loom and see if I can make a cowl with it. So there's my two new Christmas makes. So they're going to be made up into cowls. I'll have a go on the knitter's loom with one and see how it turns out. But if it doesn't work, I'll just have to do it quickly on needles. I've got big chunky needles. Those interchangeable ones, the Knit Pro. Do you know my brain's just not with it today? Sorry. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. So I'll do that for you for tomorrow's vlog and we'll do that together. So I think that's about it in here. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I thought I'd do a couple of book reviews for you of some books that I've got. Oh, didn't know that was in there. Cozy striped blanket. Do you remember me doing that one? It's on the couch downstairs. I really like that blanket. Anyhow, that's the wool I've got left to go with this blanket. So maybe the colours would work really nice. What do you think? So this one's called the Cozy Stripe Blanket, but we're not doing that one. No, we're doing the Battenburg. Link is in the description bar below, by the way. If you want to join me in my crochet along, you're quite happy to join me. Use any scrap yarn that you've got. There's no rules, nothing. Just use whatever you want. But it'd just be nice to have some friends to crochet along with, and we can share a nice cup of coffee together, and we can hang out with Frosty Bob and Betty, who are down here changing colour for you, and we can just have a bit of fun. The picture behind me, by the way, you can see a little doggy in the picture there. That's my old dog, Sam. I've decided to put my craft room collage back up, and there's pictures of me and my husband with our old dog, Sam, and some bits and bobs of the Isle of Skye on there as well in the Scottish Highlands. It was one of my favourite places, the Isle of Skye. Do you know, it was the Isle of Skye, really, that got me into knitting as much as I am and got me into wanting to know about natural dyes, because when I went to Shilside, just on I'm diverging again on a tangent, so just bear with me. Yeah, when I used to go to the Isle of Skye, I used to really love the thought of doing all these natural dyes, because Eva, what's her name? Eva Lambert. I've got her book. I'm going to do a review on the run up to Christmas of her book. It's a fabulous book. She's not dying anymore, as far as I know. She lives in the Outer Hebrides on the Isle of Harris or the Isle of Lewis. And she sold it now, and another couple run it called Kirsty and can't remember her husband, her partner. But anyway, it's called the Isle of Skye Wool Company now. But when I first went there, I remember seeing a leaflet. I might still have it somewhere. If I can find it, I'll root it out. And it was Eva and her husband standing over these vats of natural dyes. And I think it might have either been a daughter or a granddaughter modelling a sweater that they dyed in this yarn. And yeah, I just fell in love with it, and I just knew I had to learn to do natural dyes, and I had to learn to spin. And I think it was that, because when I went into the yarn shop for the very first time, there was a drop spindle in there and some Hebridean fleece, because she used to keep Gotland and Hebridean sheep. And when she first started, she used to spin her own wool, dye it and sell it, and that's how she started. And yeah, I just fell in love with her way of doing things, and I knew I had to learn to spin. And I tried the drop spindle, and then my husband said, I'll buy you a spinning wheel. And that was about 7 years later, I got my very first spinning wheel. And I used her wool. I've still got her yarn. I knit a sweater in her yarn, a Gotland yarn, recently, and I've got an unfinished project in the box downstairs that I'm going to show you, in her yarn, in a Hebridean fleece. So yeah, it was through her and through visiting the Isle of Skye, and our holidays to the Scottish Highlands, that I fell in love with the fibres and the crafts that I do now. And as I said the other day, it was Gwen that encouraged me to start selling what I do now. And yeah, I really need to start getting back into it, because as you can see, it makes me very happy. I'm a very happy person when I'm making, but I just haven't really been in the right headspace. But hopefully I'll get my room back now. I've got my own room, my own craft room. I can get working in here and get my table in here. So I'll take you outside and show you my new table, and we'll have a look at the box downstairs as well for one of the vlogs. I might not get to show you today because it's 17 minutes long already, and it takes ages to upload. It can take me 4 days to upload a video. So yeah, anyway, that's enough waffle, enough tea time chatter. I think I'll eat my other chocolate. So yeah. Who'd have thought, taking a holiday would lead to all this? But I love the Isle of Skye. We went there, first went there in 2005. Yeah, haven't been since 2017. And yeah, sorry, getting a bit emotional. It holds a special place in my heart, the Isle of Skye. I used to go there with my old dog Sam, and we had some lovely walks, and we had some lovely adventures. And I'd love to take Stripe and have lots of adventures up there with Stripe. Anyway, I'm going to change the subject. As you can see, the Isle of Skye is very special to me, and one day maybe I'll get to go back there. But this is what God gave me instead. Gave me Wales, gave me this place, this beautiful place, and I don't regret it for a single minute. I would have liked to have lived in Skye at one point. We did think of living there, but we were never able to, because you can't rent anywhere up there, just like you can't rent anywhere here. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to business. Do you like me Highland cow mug, by the way? It's not a Vlogmas mug, but I was just trying to get things done while he was quiet, but he started up again now. Anyway, let's get moved on. Knit like a Latvian socks. She does a mittens one and she does a socks one. Now, I love these. Look at those leg warmers, aren't they lovely? Really nice. Yeah, it's a good book. I haven't really done anything with it. I haven't knit anything out of it. As I say, I haven't had chance. But there is also, I've just noticed, a colour work knitting. Beginner's Guide to Colour Work Knitting. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, she does knit by Latvian mittens as well, which is there. Now, this book is by Eva Ozzolina. Probably done a really bad job of that. But that's who it's by down there. There you go. But yeah, it's a lovely book. I won't show you the colour chart. Some lovely socks. I like that one. Look at that one. Isn't that lovely? I'll try and do it so I don't show you the socks. I like this one, a Christmas sock. Isn't that lovely? Really pretty. And this one, I love this one as well. Look at that. It's got some lovely detail on the sock itself and then the pattern at the top. So yeah, I got this one on Amazon as well. Can't remember how much it was. It was only something like £10 or something. Oh, look at those. Look how jazzy they are. There you go. Look how jazzy they are. Aren't they lovely? I think they're the ones that are on the front. But yeah, there's some gorgeous socks. Beautiful socks. Oh no, there's the one that's on the front. Called Orange Star. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I might have to have a go at some of these, I think. Oh, proper school socks. Look at them. I haven't seen socks like that since I was in primary school. Many years ago. 40 years ago, gosh. Yeah, some lovely socks. They're rather snazzy. Look at them. Aren't they lovely? I could have done them, couldn't I, with my yarn? Oh, never mind. There's some leg warmers there as well. Look at those leg warmers, aren't they lovely? So yeah, knit by a Latvian. It says, knit yourself a pair of stunning Latvian socks with this collection of folk-inspired knitting patterns. Choose from 50 different styles, including ankle socks, knee-length socks, leg warmers. These beautiful patterns include traditional Latvian design motifs with a complementary twist. So there you go, knit like a Latvian. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll pop it in the link in the description bar below, and you can pick up your own copy. As I say, I think I only paid about £10 for it, but I'm not sure how much it is now because I've had this for about 3 years. 2 or 3 years. I've also got the mittens one as well, so I'll show you that at some point. But if you want one for Christmas, you better put it on your shopping list. When was this written? Do you know they don't have dates on them anymore, published dates, do they? No, it doesn't. But as I say, I've had it about 2 years. So there you go, knit like a Latvian. Got some lovely patterns in it. Trying to keep it short for you today. Oh, I like them. Look at them. You could make them into mittens, couldn't you? Instead of a sock. I've got some natural dyed yarns. Maybe we could have a go with that together. You don't need a lot of yarn, do you? Maybe I'll have a go with them once I've got my unfinished projects finished. Right, so that's that for the book review. I think we'll leave it there for today. Sorry, it's been a bit of a episode today. It's been a bit up, been a bit down, been a bit all over the place, really, hasn't it? But for tomorrow, I'll show you my unfinished projects box. And then for the next one, I think we'll do the knitted cowls. And I'll see about doing it, setting up my circular knitting machine. And we'll do that. And then I've got, let me just show you my peg loom I've got to finish. There you go. I've got that to finish as well. So we'll go in the workshop and we'll do that together because I've got to put the holes in. Can you see the holes there? I've got to do that on all the pegs. They've all been sanded, they're all ready, but they all need their holes in so I can thread them through. So in one of the vlogs, I've got 2 rugs to make, as I've said many times, for the lady down the road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it finished, and then hopefully for the new year, I'll get her rugs done. And this is the loom I'm going to use. I made this by hand. It's not very neat because it was in the days before my dad showed me how to make them. But yeah, it's a good loom. I've used it before. I've used it in the past. It makes a metre wide rug. So maybe in the new year we'll have a go at making some peg loom rugs. I'm thinking of doing for my other channel, my wartime challenge channel, my Wildwood Cottage Diary, in the link in the description bar below, of doing some sheets, cutting up some old sheets and old clothes and making rugs out of that on this peg loom. So yeah, that's my plans for that. So we'll do that in one of the vlogs. So we've got quite a lot coming this week, haven't we? Quite a lot to come already. And that should keep us going for the rest of the week, shouldn't it? I've got some more book reviews coming for you. I've got a wonderful book review coming up for you for tomorrow. So we'll do that together. And yeah, I think that's it for me for today. So I'm going to get going. I've got a lot to do today. I've got a video to do for my Wildwood Cottage Diary channel as well. And I've got to go and get a couple of Christmas trees sorted out. So I'll show you that on Wednesday's or Thursday's vlog when that comes. And I've got to go to the church and put some new lights on the tree. So I'll take you there as well this week and I'll show you that. Because I've got to do it before Sunday and sort out the candles and put new batteries in them. So we'll go there together as well. and I'll show you how pretty the church is looking. So yeah, I think that's it for me for today. I'm going to get going. I've also got those rigid headlooms to make, so I think we'll do that for the weekend, and we'll get them made as well for my little friends. So yeah, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go. He's nice and quiet at the back now, so yay, that's good. And we're going to come back tomorrow and have a look at my unfinished project box. I'll introduce you to Stripe and let you meet the lovely, adorable little Stripe. And yeah, we'll just have a load more fun together. So I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy all your crafting, and happy Vlogmas. Bye.